is affiliation leader versus affiliation leader.
Up next, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. And we'll be right back for the tip-off. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Now the starting group for the visitors. Champ out there with Slim. Then there's Z. Then it's D. And it's Easy Breezy in at the shooting guard. Alperen Şengün out there with Miracle Man. Then it's the Beast. Then it's G. And it's Larkin in at the 2. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Z. No good on his first attempt of the game. Pass to G. And there's a whistle. It goes on Z.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Larkin, the pass to Miracle Man. 6 to shoot. Here's G. The 3. They get it back. Right wing. Lets the 3 fly. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Z. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Biberovic and the 3 off target. Here's Z. Puts it up. Champ the pass to D. From deep three-point land. That shot off. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Inside. Şengün with the bucket.
Once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's blocked. Here's Biberovic. From 10 feet out. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. There's a minute 40 left here in the first quarter. Here's Z. G with the rebound.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
To the middle. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. It's deflected. Here's Z. Pass to Slim. To the paint. Here's Easy Breezy. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Home team.
Which latest section wants a t-shirt?
Big Red's checked in for Z. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the Prophet. Pass to Red Hot. Shot clock at 6. Here's ABC, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
There's the pass to Red Hot. To the left wing. Here's the Prophet. No good with the triple. Here's Champ. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 4. And we'll be back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
Prophet is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Yurtsevin. Then there's Red Hot, and it's ABC in at the small forward position. We've got Champ, Big Red out there with Easy Breezy. Then there's Slim, and it's D in at the small forward. Over to the wing. Here's Yurtsevin. There's 3 pointers off the mark. They've got Korkmaz. Yurtsevin out there with Red Hot. And it's ABC, and it's the Prophet in at the 1.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Easy Breezy out there with Big Red. Then there's Champ. Then there's Slim. And it's D in at the 3, the small forward. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Being a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Here's ABC. The rebound by Champ. Champ's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Easy Breezy. Misses off the left iron.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Well, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Here's the break. Here's Big Red. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Timeout.
Big Red's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
It's been quite a game for Slim.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Passes into the beast. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Works that one inside nicely.
Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Big Red passes to D. Here's Easy Breezy. 1:41 left in the first half. G, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
You know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Pass to D. Here's Big Red. Pass to D. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the pass to the Beast. 56 seconds left now here in the second. And good that time.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Big Red. Passes it to Easy Breezy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That one is off.
Number 3, taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Biberovic. From the arc. That one, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Big Red. Pass to Easy Breezy. To the wing right side. Here's G. The shot is good off the backboard.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And we've reached halftime in this one.
17.
Up 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what happened defensively that slowed them down in the first half?
Well, we're active. They're missing a few shots they normally make. You know, we just got to compete. We got to keep competing the way we are.
Thanks for your time, Rick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, give us your take.
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possession or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And big fella. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got the Beast. Miracle Man is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Big Smooth, and it's G in at the point. Z can't get it to go.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Z out there with Champ. Then there's Easy Breezy. Then there's Z, and it's Slim in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's G. Hasn't made one yet. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good.
For 2, Alperen Şengün.
And he sinks the second. In this game, 45%. Here's Slim. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The Beast passes to G. Got a hand on it. 4-on-3 break. Here's Champ. Good on the shot.
16.
Champ's got 5.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Angelo D, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuned into.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And the first one drops.
Number 5, 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Poked away. 1:10 left in the third. A 3-ball. Red hot, no good. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the right side. Here's the captain. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
The captain's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Well, you look at Z, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Slim, he's right there as well. Another guy that's having a great scoring season.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machines.
Z. Buckets. He's checked in for G.
Into the lineup for your home team, Lamatoglu.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Red Hot. Scoreless thus far.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Here's Z. Second chance shot. Slam. Good.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Korkmaz. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Z. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
Your home team.
They're up by 9.
25.
And after a quick break, we're going to come right back
34.
with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Alperon Şengün Miracle Man is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Big Smooth, and it's Buckets in at the point guard.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Z. From past the arc, it's good from long range.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Number 3.
To the inside. And that one's good by G.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Biberovic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your home team, Biberovic.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Z. Takes it inside, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first
away
one.
team. Number 5, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's G. Nailed from three-point land.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Z, the pass to D. Right wing. Here's Z. Here's Champ. Pass to Big Red. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Z. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Easy breezes checked in for Big Red.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
See the pass to D. Off target from outside. Being 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Shot from 12. And that one's good by G. G's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Slim.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Number 20.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge the defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The pass to the Beast. He kicks to G. Another shot. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. 1:10 left in the fourth. Gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes it to Easy Breezy. Here's Larkin. Pass to Şengün. To the paint. Here's Miracle Man. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Z. Off with the layup.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Here's G.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Z. 5 to shoot. Misses the tray.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. What's your take, guys?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
Gets the bucket.
Huge collapse on defense. No reason to allow a wide-open look off the inbound play.
And so they get the victory here at home. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How